Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another live episode of the Callous Mind Talking Head Sportscast. In today's video, I'm making my 2024 National Football League Week 7 picks. And before I get into this episode, I would like to wish my grandmother a happy heavenly birthday. So my 2024 Week 7 National Football League picks are as follows. Tonight, Thursday, October 17th, I am taking the New Orleans Saints at home to defeat the visiting Denver Broncos. Sunday's games start with New England at Jacksonville, or actually, well, I think that game's in London, right, at 6:30 a.m., so that's a London game. I think Jacksonville can actually beat New England here, so I'm taking the Jags on the way on the road, but marked at home. Let's see, I forgot to remove my animation slide here, though. All right. So the next game, the Seattle Seahawks visit the Atlanta Falcons, and I think the Dirty Birds can win. I actually think they're a pretty decent team, and they should be a lot of fun to watch. Good Lord willing for the rest of the season, because as long as they stay healthy, they'll be an entertaining team to watch. So I'll take the Falcons at home against the visiting Seahawks. Next game, Tennessee Titans visit the Buffalo Bills. And Buffalo just getting Amari Cooper in a trade with the Browns, strengthening their wide receiving core, so good for them. And I think that helps them keep pace with the Jets in the AFC East, getting Devontae Adams, right, to strengthen their wide receiving core. So in this game here, I will take the Bills at home against the visiting Tennessee Titans. The next game is a Battle of Ohio, Cincinnati versus Cleveland. And I don't trust Deshaun Watson as the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. I just don't think Cleveland's that good with him. Quite honestly, that they may have been better without him. But anyway, it's not my money and it's not my mistake. And I'll take the Cincinnati Bengals in this game here at the Cleveland Browns. Next game, Houston Texans travel to Lambeau Field to take on the Packers. This is an interesting game because I feel like the Packers can play with pretty much anyone. But the Texans seem like they are strong and really a pretty damn good team. So I'm going to give the nod to the visiting Houston Texans here. Now, I may be wrong because, usually teams traveling from west to east or dome teams traveling to play outside, it doesn't necessarily transition the best. It doesn't usually lead to, a great outcome for that visiting team. But I'll roll the dice here, and I'll take the Texans. All right, next game, Miami Dolphins visit the Indianapolis Colts. And I have so little faith in the Miami Dolphins here that I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts at home. Joe Flacco seems to be playing pretty well for them. And I think Indianapolis can score some points, which I just don't feel that same way about Miami. They really seem to have a hard time scoring points. So I'll take the Colts at home against the visiting Dolphins. And the next game, the Detroit Lions visit the Minnesota Vikings. This is a classic NFC North matchup. And really, this is probably going to be the matchup for this division, I would think. That's kind of what I foresee looking down the road. If the teams stay relatively healthy and everything remaining the same, these games are probably what's going to decide the NFC North. And I believe in the Lions more so than I do the Vikings. So I'll take the Detroit Lions on the road to get the win at Minnesota. The next game, the Philadelphia Eagles visit the New York They Might Be Football Giants. And this is a classic NFC East showdown here. But I will take the Eagles on the road to fly at the New York Giants. The next game, the Las Vegas Raiders go on the road to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And the Raiders should actually have a big contingent of fans there in LA, since that was their home at one time. And as always, I will take the Raiders on the road to get this win at the Los Angeles Rams. The next game, the Carolina Panthers visit the Washington Commanders. And this is a pretty easy selection for me here. I'll take the Washington Commanders at home to get this win. The next game, the Kansas City Chiefs visit the San Francisco 49ers. And I will take Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs on the road to get the win at San Francisco. The next game, the New York Jets visit the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt here to the New York Jets. I think the Devontae Adams addition, hopefully, will help them out and kind of get them trending in the right direction. And if you're going to start doing that, you got to do it like right now. So I'll take the Jets on the road at the Pittsburgh Steelers. And finally, on Monday Night Football, we actually have 2 games this week. That's the Baltimore Ravens visiting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers visiting the Arizona Cardinals. In the first game, I will take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home to defeat the Ravens. And in the second game, I'll take the Los Angeles Chargers on the road to get the win at the Arizona Cardinals. Now, this pick may actually come back and bite me in the ass because I'd kind of like to take the Cardinals in this game. But I just don't know, man. They're just so manic, so all over the place. And I just don't know what to think of them. I mean, 1 minute they're soaring, the next they're crashing. So I guess I'll just go ahead and roll with the Chargers and go that route. And the teams with byes this week are the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. All right, then. Don't count on my don't count my Bears out of contention in the NFC North, says Adam. Just yet, Vikings will fade. Well, I'm not going to count the Bears out. I certainly think that they are. They've shown themselves thus far to be more than capable of winning and competing. I don't know if they're going to compete in that division for the crown though, because the Lions are just too solid, bro. Too solid. But we'll see. We'll see how the Lions and Bears play each other, and the Bears and Vikings. So those are the key matchups that'll crown that division right there. All right. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining me. Thank you, Adam, for joining live. I do appreciate you. Please, please, please be good to yourselves and each other until I speak with you again next week. God bless.